Hey guys, I'm getting ready for a trip tomorrow. I'm going out tomorrow to do a cooking video. And what I'm going to do is show you guys how to make long grain rice in the field with just a canteen cup over a wood fire. Now, Oshawabushcraft and I have been talking back and forth about doing a series, and he's already put one up on his channel where he went out and did an Uncle Ben's rice video. It turned out great. This is the rice that I take when I go out. This is 2 kilograms. This cost me $5.97, which I take and pour out 1 cup. I measure it out, 1 cup of rice, and put it in a baggie, and that's what I take on my trip. Now, that's a lot of 1 cups, guys. And nutritional value of this stuff for calories alone at a 1/4 cup is 160 per 1/4 cup. You know, then you got no cholesterol, no fat, no saturated fats, no sugars. 3 grams of protein, 2% and 2% of iron and calcium, and you get 12% carbohydrate. So it is a good meal to take out there in the bush. It gives you a lot, and it's pretty simple to make. But I get the parboiled, and the parboiled just means basically it's rinsed a lot better or whatever. There's not as much starch on this stuff here, so you don't get gooey and clumpy rice. I always get great rice the way I do it, and so this here is what I'm going to take out tomorrow, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this with the canteen cup, as I said. And well, it's a cheap way to do it, and it's cheap meals, so I do it all the time. So next time you guys see me, I'll be out in the wild. See you there. Hey guys, out here in the bush now, and this is the gear that I'm sporting. Got my canteen cup with my canteen stove and such in here. We've got two cups of water in here. I measured them out because I have 1 cup of rice. So, and in here, this here always comes out hard. But you just gotta play with it, take your time. Right here, guys. Now, what I have in this, I'm going to spin this around, hold on a sec. Okay, what I have in this is my canteen cup, but in here, that's my homemade canteen cup stove. I'm going to use this today. And here's the other canteen cup stove. My lid for my canteen cup and my canteen cup. This is what I'm going to use for cooking today, is just the lid, the canteen cup, and that other stove. I use this stove also, but today I'm going to use this other stove. This one here, and I took a Dremel tool. This is just an old canteen cup, cut up along here, cut that mouth open for feeding wood. Put a couple 3/8-inch bolts up here. They're 3/8 high. That allows an airflow when I put my canteen cup on top of it. And well, that's it, guys. So I'm going to get this all set up. I found a spot over here that I'm going to use. And the thing is It's really windy out here, so I found a sunken spot to you know, maybe divert some of the wind. And I'm gonna get this set up, guys, and we'll get you cut back on. See you in a couple. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you how I set this up, and do it on camera. Now what I have this ammo pouch on my belt also, and what I have in here is my spork, 1 cup of parboiled rice, long grain rice, not instant. I'll get it out here. I've got some matches, and one other thing, little package of soy sauce. So I'm gonna get this fire going. This is wet, the ground is soaked, so I'm going to break some of these sticks here off and make like a fire lay or fire bed underneath my stove here. Then I'll start my fire on top of that. There we go, guys, there's a fire lay. Now that birch bark right here, I have a tree right beside me. So I got a whole bunch of these little tiny twigs. This is what you want to start, you know. These little twigs like this will start almost instantly, and then you add bigger to it. So I'm going to throw in some birch bark. Some of these twigs. I should start it out. I want to make sure you guys are in frame here. Yeah, it's, of course, the shade is right there, right where we have to be, but I believe we're in frame. So I'll start this up. Birch bark is lovely stuff, guys. I'm going to stick some more of these in here. Now I'm going to go to this size and start throwing a couple of them in. The biggest thing right now is to try to get these little bit bigger pieces caught, but don't let your fire go out. Keep passing in a piece of birch bark and such. You want that fire to keep going until it catches some wood and makes a you know, some coal base. Once you get a coal base, you're pretty well laughing then, but you have to baby a fire until you get a coal base. But you want to start small and work your way up. You also don't want to smother your fire. Starting to burn down there now. I've got to blow on this. Well, I could blow on it, but I'm not going to kneel down into the water. I'm just going to use another match. Everything's soaked here, guys. This wood's still a little damp and so on. Rained here for 2 days. Got to keep on nursing it until you get that coal base.
So the smallest wood you have will be the best for this. So you start getting some wood lit, and that will sustain the fire for a bit. Yeah, this one's like a feather stick here, so maybe that one won't catch. We'll throw that in there. Remember, guys, you don't want to smother your fire either. I mean, I have lots of room in there. I'm still, you know, I keep poking them in, but I have lots of room. Of course, it's getting hot down in there. Get that started, and we'll be all set. We get her somewhat started now, I think. Okay, I think we might have it established. I'm going to throw these back in here. Now, with my rice, still has some flame in there. There we go. With the rice, I'm going to put my water in first.
Yep, I see a piece of dirt. There we go. This has 2 cups of water. Now, we'll put this here on here.
Okay, I'm going to turn around backwards like this. That way there I can feed my fire, and the fire's not coming up over and hitting the handle, making it hot. So now, just dump my rice in. I don't think I want to do it there though. I'll come over here. Oops. Now that's going to stick to the bottom when that first comes in, so give it a stir. I'll put some more wood in this now. It's actually going. Go with that. Now here's my lid, guys. This is the lid that I carry with my kit, and I have a DIY instructional on this, and all I do is fold these over, straighten it out. You can bend it, straighten it out. This piece here that goes through, I'll take that, push that back like that, and fold that over. So that, guys, then I'm going to push this out like this, push it out, and fold it over. Now that gives me a little handle here, and these things here are bent over. But that's my lid, and this works great, guys. I've used it now for months, and I'll put that on there. This is how it works, guys. It just slides on like this, and then when you want to take it off, you just slide it off. And that helps with boil time a lot, guys. There we go. Got a lid. So I'm going to throw this on here and keep that fire going. Now what I do with this, I don't touch it now. I don't touch this rice. I don't need to. I'll just let it go, and I know when it's done just by looking at it. So I'm going to shut you guys off and let this get up to you know, boiling and such, and I'll bring you guys back. Talk to you then. Hey guys, I'm back here for a second. You can see how that's working. It's working pretty good. It's only been like a minute or so, and as you can see, the water's not doing anything right now. But that's okay, because you put the rice in there and such, and right now the water's slowly heating up, and that's allowing the rice to soak up the water and absorb the water, which that's what you need to do. And so normally when you cook rice, you'll bring it to a boil and then you'll turn it down and let it simmer. Well, we're basically doing that in reverse. It's simmering basically now, slowly and gently heating up, and then it's going to turn to a boil, and it's going to boil until it's done. And I have a way of telling it's done even without testing it, just by looking at it, and I'll show you that. So I'm going to let that get up to boiling, and I'll turn you guys back on. But that's little side note, guys, that's it. Like, you know, I brought it all in just that pack. You know, I like my little canteen setup. You know, I have everything I need. I have a stove, I have a lid, and I got my cup, and I carry my water. So everything's all in this, you know, all in one kit, besides fire starter. You know, I use matches. You can use whatever you want, but today I just use matches. I use a lighter. You know, I play around with the other types of fire starting also, just so, you know, because I want to know how to do them, so I'll practice them. But, you know, this wasn't a demo on those other type of fire starting methods. So anyway, guys, I'll turn you on in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. You can see the water heating up there now. Been 3 or 4 minutes. This isn't a fast way to do this, but you put it on, you just keep it going, and you know, I've used an alcohol stove, the same method of cooking the rice. You know, I've used alcohol stoves. I've used just put it in a fire, you know, campfire. Used this method of cooking rice many times, as in just I put in 2 cups of water, 1 cup of rice, and just let it go. And I may stir it a couple times, like right now or whatever, just so it don't stick on the bottom or and such. But you know, you can see that's starting to absorb the water and heat up. I'm just going to keep this going. The good thing about these small little wood stoves is you don't need anything to process the wood. I mean, look how small this wood is. You just break it off the trees, or, you know, this stuff here I actually found in a clear cut on my way in. And it's dry because it's been sitting on the ground or whatever. And usually you don't pick wood off the ground, but this is dry because it's been out in the sun and such. And that's what I'm using in my fire right now. So that's the good thing about these small little stoves, is it doesn't take nothing to prepare the wood. You know, you take the piece here and you just break off little tiny pieces. And then you feed it into the fire. That's it. So when that gets up to boiling, you can see it's starting to bubble a little bit. And I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, this is started boiling, as you can see, and you can see the rice is already, you know, hydrating. It's soaking up that water. It's already almost twice the size. Now all it has to do is boil enough to boil off some of that water, and it will soak it up as it boils and cooks. And well, that's about it, guys. You just keep her going. You get her to boiling, and I'll come back when she's done. I'll show you how you tell that she's done. And as you see, you know, it takes a while to heat up the water, but as that's heating up the water, it's soaking up the rice is soaking it up, and that's what you want. It softens the rice and such, and it's basically reverse to normal cooking on a stove. Because like I said, this here you slow cook it until it gets up to boiling, and then you boil it the rest of the way. Normally you bring rice up to a boil, and then once it boils, then you turn it down and you just simmer it until it's cooked. Well, this here is it's basically reverse. And like I said, I've used this with you know, many different stoves, alcohol stoves, wood stoves, you know, right in a campfire, and it always turns out. So I'll show you this, guys, when it's done, and show you how you tell when it's done. See you then. Okay guys, it's pretty well done there now, and I'll show you how you can tell. Look over here, and if you notice, see how that's getting holes in it? That's what you want. It's still got some water to steam off and such, and to soak up, but you look for those holes in the rice. So I'm going to put the cover back on, let that go for probably 4 or 5 more minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like then. Hey guys, you can see that that's boiling, and I don't stir it. Like I said, I have to wait for those start getting holes through the rice that you can see, and then I'll know. When I get a few more holes, then I'll know when it's done. I'll get back to you then. That's done there now. You can see, bring that up, you can see there's just a little bit of water left in that, but I use that water so it's not dry. But I got this little bit of soy sauce here, and now a spill, but she's done. Look at this. I'll let that focus in. That is not gooey at all. That's but same thing you're gonna get at a Chinese restaurant kind of thing. Same consistency, the whole bit. And I think that it's not focusing in, but there it is, guys. Long grain rice. And I'm gonna put some soy sauce on it. I'm gonna eat up. Now you can add, you know, whatever you want to this, as any rice. But this is the way I do it in the bush, guys. And I'm usually with my buddy there, and we split this in half and have some sausage or something else to go with it. But that's how you cook the parboiled long grain rice out in the bush over a wood stove. I'm gonna have to sign off, guys, because my battery's about to die. But I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you learned something. So Oshawabushcraft, it's back to you, buddy. Take care all, I'll see you on YouTube.